Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
My dear brothers and sisters, we hear in the gospel reading today about Jesus Christ summoning the 12 and sending them for a mission, giving them power and authority over all demons and to cure diseases, sent them to proclaim the kingdom of God and to heal the sick. And this particular missionary mandate, instructions of Jesus to the 12 disciples and 12 apostles, Jesus Christ said to them, "Take nothing for the journey, neither walking stick, nor sack, nor food, nor money, and let no one take a second tunic." These are actually words in which the disciples are being reminded on how they have to live their life in response to the mission of Christ. It describes about humility and simplicity. Could just imagine that when you are on a journey, but you don't have to bring along with you neither walking stick nor sack, nor food, nor money, and let no one take a second tunic. But Jesus Christ only reminding them that they can actually depend on the providence, a divine providence, in which this is reminding us, my dear friends, that in our journey, we're not supposed to be taking a lot of things, but we should be travel light. We should only carry with us the essentials and the most important things. In which the gospel telling to us that the most important that we can carry along with us in this journey is the kindness of our person, the goodness of our heart. Nothing more, nothing less. And yet here in our gospel today brings us also to remember a special person who had simplified a life of humility and simplicity. And this is no other than Saint Padre Pio, or Pius of Pietrelcina. We know him, has become popular since 1971. And we know him because of he is the great intercessor for those who are sick. Because he himself is a testimony on how who entrusted himself to God, because on his early age he was then already sick young boy. He had a very poor health condition, but we know that he has been sustained by God, and he died at the age of 81. The famous quote of Padre Pio is this: "Pray, hope, and don't worry. Worry is useless. God is merciful and will hear your prayer. Have courage and do not fear the assaults of the devil." The extraordinary character of Padre Pio is this: that even in his early age, there are already signs of grace of God to him, and that he devoted his life himself in prayer and in suffering. When he said, "Bring God to all those who are sick, they will help them move than any other remedy." In which, my dear brothers and sisters, we have to read the life of Padre Pio. He was born from a very simple family in Pietrelcina, Italy. They were poor in material goods, but they were rich in faith, life, and in the love of God. And this is one thing that we could truly see in the life of Padre Pio. And much more, that he loved to go to the church and pray. As a young boy, he was able to see and communicate with not only his guardian angel, but also with Jesus and Mary. At 15, the age of 15, admitted to the novitiate of the Capuchin orders of the friars minor. At 23, got ordained to the priesthood. And at 31, received the stigmata, the wounds of Christ. As we have heard, that what makes him more popular is because of his humility in saying the Mass, in his patience and humility and diligence in hearing confessions from morning till night. And also, of course, his healing hands, in which he had the stigmata of the wounds of Jesus Christ. Now we have to look at the gospel today, my dear friends. The gospel would speak also about the way Saint Padre Pio followed Jesus and also carried out his mission, especially for the sick, which we are being reminded today, my dear friends. Let us always remember to take what is so essential and what is so important. And that is, let us always carry along with us in our journey. The most important and essential is that our goodness, our kindness, and our faith in God. Padre Pio says, reminding us always, we should always pray, we should always hope, and that we should not always worry, but we should always put